Well, good morning. Probably hear me huffing and puffing. Already. Heading up a pretty tough trail here. Full pack. Nose is running. It's about probably 20 degrees when I woke up. That would be a Fahrenheit. Beautiful drainage down here. Trying to get my trekking poles. And I'm headed up over a divide and into another drainage. Trail's fairly difficult. It's mainly used by people on horseback when they hunt. Follows an old game trail, so it's a little difficult on foot. Well, right here is in front of me is a saddle that I've been looking for, and down over there is the drainage I want. I've gotten a little bit above it. I don't know if you can see, but there's a trail down in the saddle. Kind of the trail same kind of trail I've been following, used by guys on horseback to hunt. And I'm just going to angle down there. It's a little bit steep, but not all that big of a deal. Well, came on this little trail, I mentioned it, and I'm hoping it does me a good job going down. First thing I noticed were big wolf track. Second thing I noticed were grizzly track. And I did see a grizzly track right off the bat this morning. That's the first grizzly track of the year. I would say this track is, I don't know, that's it right there. I'm thinking it's a couple days old. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I think. But I don't care. One way or the other. So I'm headed down to a different drainage, and it wasn't too bad crossing this little saddle. Getting a little hungry, and definitely in the sun, warming up good. Well, I can hear the creek down there. That's down creek. It's not the way I'm going. I'm going up in this direction. Although I am headed down to the creek bottom. Well, you can see my gear's not in use. It's because I'm sitting on my butt in the shade. Not sure if you can tell, but down in those trees I see some sage and it looks flat, so I'm going to head down. I lost any semblance of a trail, and it had been side sloping, and I've kind of got a ravine over here and pretty dry looking mountainside. That's kind of looking across the other way. That's south, and that's the Absorka Wilderness. I'm in the North Absorka Wilderness. And back over there, that's that saddle I came through. A little mountain bluebird sitting on that dead tree right there. They are an awfully pretty bird. And there's kind of a few of them flipping around here. Well, I'm down in the sage, and I've been down to the creek, and I really didn't find what I would have thought would have been an established, maintained trail. I did cross over what looked to be a pretty good game trail, and it was loaded with grizzly tracks, going both ways, and probably the same bear. And that could have been it, but it was a pretty small trail. So I'm just hanging in the sage here. It's not bad going. see. Well, just laying here staring at the sky right now in the clouds. Tough to find a camping spot, but all these trees, there's a lot of trees, but they're real bushy type. I mean, they got branches all the way down. There's a lot of cedar or juniper or something, and then the pine have branches all the way down. And so I'm hanging a hammock, and something like that just don't work, you know. But I did find a spot. And I'm going to go hang my food, and then I'm going to take a nap. Enjoy this day. I think I'll be able to leave my fly off again tonight. Well, I got the old food hung. Nice little creek. Real clean, clear water. That'll be good. I'll cook right here on this log. And I'll even take a bath right here. A little bit. My hammock's in the shade, so I'm going to go lay down. Kind of got a nice bridge right across the creek. I'll be able to just walk up that this evening and hang out. That'll be kind of nice. Yeah, I got all my crap laid out. Over there's the hammock. So I'll take care of this stuff. Sleeping bag, pad, first aid kit, camera gear, water, clothes. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Well, I just climbed up on a little ridge, looking the countryside over. Beautiful up here. Well, I've come up this ridge as far as I'm going to go. It just keeps climbing, obviously, and I think it'll end up back in there somewhere I'll be able to get to, but not today. It's probably already 7 o'clock. And I'm getting hungry. A good hour from camp. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, postcard day. So, yeah, I just wanted to, I think this kind of stuff over here is pretty cool. Take a picture or two, then I'm going to turn around, and I'm sitting in the shade, so it feels pretty good. I'm back at camp. Got some supper, rehydrating. It was, about a half a mile. I was like up in there. And about a quarter mile below camp, I spotted a grizzly walking through the sage. And he headed down towards the main creek. So that's kind of a way from camp. But by the same token, it's not that far away. And for sure, if he went down there, he crossed my trail. And a lot of times grizzlies are curious and they'll track you. And so I'm just keeping an eye out. And of course, I got food. So I'm trying to do a little video and look everywhere. And I'm gonna get cleaned up just a touch. So I kind of watched from, that was, God, close to an hour ago now, so I kind of think everything's cool, but I just kind of play it cautious. Well, good morning. It's second day I've been into North Absorka Wilderness. Yeah, a little cool this morning. Got a little unsettled weather going on, so not sure what I'm going to do today. Go hike somewhere. Rained a little during the night, and wind blew kind of off and on, is blowing right now. And there's a storm off to the south that's snowing in the high country. I just might do some, one thing maybe I should say is this is the first time I've ever been in this drainage, so I like to get to know it. I might just stay low and follow the creek and just find the trail and just hike on the trail and just see what's going on. I'd like to go up high again like I did yesterday evening, but I think with the wind and the unsettled weather, that might not be a good idea. We'll see what happens by the time I get done eating breakfast. I got a little cleanup around camp, so we'll go from there. That's looking south, and it's pretty stormy up high. I kind of made the decision to go climb this ridge. That's where I'm headed, that way. This weather kind of the weather's coming in from the west, and the wind down low is coming in from the east. I'm gonna go up, I guess. Looking downhill into the sun, there's Horse Creek down there. Oh, this drainage from up high back into there. Well, I'm kind of got some difficult going. It's too steep to get around this little ravine that's down there. This is something I'm not gonna try, but there is kind of a little trail right through here. It was right over there. I've been able to go on it so far, so warming up, weather's hanging in there. And as you can see to the south, it's definitely improved. I'm liking it. Well, I believe I'm going to luck out and be able to pass right up through there towards these trees right here. There is a trail, kind of. There's elk track through here. It's old and there's not very many, but I've reached the end of the line for today. Yeah, I'm short of my goal, but this weather's building a little bit in the last third of a mile. The half mile has been really, really slow and tough, so I think I better use my head here. And not push it. Well, that's looking down and kind of back. I dropped down and then kind of the south side of this knob, this ridge I was on, came around and I didn't feel I could make it down low. So I started back up and just kind of came up through this area. And right over here is where I need to get out. And I think this is going to be okay. I think from here out I'll be able to follow my old tracks. Well, this is the rock that I just spent like probably 2 hours getting around to go maybe 300 yards. And I just came across right there. And for the last maybe, oh, I don't know, 500 yards or so, I was following an old grizzly track. That's kind of the upper part of the drainage I'm camping in. weather's hanging in there. It's threatening a little bit, but I don't know. I'm going to take a break. I can use some water and rest, and then continue on down. Well, I'm about down off this ridge. It's the creek. Kind of showed that this morning. Looks like it's running pretty dirty. I'm just camped down there. See that dead tree right there? Right by that. Yeah, it'd be good to get down. It snowed for about 20 minutes, half hour. Nothing big, no big deal. Well, second day is coming to a close. Just kind of hanging out. Not too far from camp, up on a little rock outcrop. Just checking these meadows out. Right down here last night in that sage is where I saw that grizzly. Right down in there. So I thought maybe I'd come back, but maybe see something. Been a cold, blustery day. Stand up here for a few more minutes and then go back.